Welcome back, little artists. This is Mr. Cortez with another episode of We Create Wednesdays. I hope you guys have had a great week, and I hope you're ready. Get out your sketchbooks or just a sheet of paper, and we're about ready to start drawing. But before that, let's celebrate one of our little artists. I just had this drawing come in. It's from Robert, and what an amazing work of art. So check this drawing out. Now, wasn't that pretty awesome? Now remember, after today's episode, have your parents take a picture of your work and send it to me at cortez.enrique@brevardschools.org. Cannot wait to see what you've created and to share it with our friends here. All right, little artists. So for today, we're going to do something pretty cool. Actually, it's really cool, but it's a little bit more advanced. So, my younger little artists, make sure you have somebody a little bit older to help you out. We're going to be doing tessellation creatures. Tessellation creatures are pretty cool, but you're asking yourself, what is tessellation? Well, tessellation is a mathematical type of thing where you take a bunch of objects, or actually one object, and you basically make a puzzle. Let me show you what I'm talking about. There's an artist by the name of MC Escher, and you're going to see that each of his little pictures are repeated in a pattern, but they fit in just like a jigsaw. Come and check out some of his works. Okay, wasn't that pretty cool? So today we're going to make our tessellations. We're going to make, again, tessellation creatures. And the things that you're going to need is your paper. You're going to need a cardstock or index card, something a little bit more thicker. Now, if you don't have it, that's okay. Just get an extra sheet of paper. When it comes to tracing, you just take your time because you don't want the paper to bend. You're going to need some tape, a pair of scissors, a pencil or a marker, which is basically something to draw with. Let's get into the tessellation part. What we need is this little cardstock. And basically, we're going to make this into a puzzle. We're going to make this very simple. I'm going to hold my cardstock, and you know what? Actually, I'm going to start off with a little drawing. I need to decide out of these four sides, I want to cut out from this side and this side. These other two, I'm not going to draw or cut at all. I'll be taping things. Whatever I do on one side, which I cut, I have to go to the opposite end. So let's start it simple, especially for my little guys. Let's make a triangle, nice and big. So I come here. Cool. Now what I want to do is, I want to cut it out. Now that I've cut it out, I've got two pieces. I want to take this piece and I want to go and tape it right above where I cut it from, as so. See how that just came from there? And I just moved it to the top. Once I've got it in position, put a little tape on it so it doesn't move. Line it up the best you can. Don't worry about if it's not perfect. It just makes it unique. And there we go. Now, I want to cut from this side, and I'm going to tape it over here. Again, I'm going to go with a very simple little shape. Now that I've cut it out, let's go ahead, move it to the top, right from where it came from, put a little tape, and voila. That is going to be a creature. I just got to see how it's going to end up looking like at the end. Now here comes the tessellation. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go to one side of my paper. And I'm going to put it down. I'm going to hold it in the middle, hold it nice and tight, and I want to trace over all of my lines. As so. I come over here. And take it off. There we go. I've got my first piece. Now, I'll move it over. See how it fits in just like a little puzzle piece? Then I retrace. Then voila. Same piece fitting within each other. Now, I gotta fill up my whole paper. I'm gonna use the magic of film to go a little bit faster. Now you see I've done the first row. I'm gonna move my paper down, and like I said, everything fit in perfectly because we took one side, cut it out, and then we glued it or taped it to the other side. Now check it out. Now that I'm gonna do the top row, remember this little kind of curved line I made? I'll come over here and look, just like a glove. Fits perfectly, and now it's ready for me to start tracing. Awesome, there you have my tessellation page. Now I have to come and start thinking about what it is or what creature is living here. Now, don't forget, you can always turn your paper. See which way makes you think to yourself, yeah, there's my creature. That's where he's been hiding. Oh my gosh, and I just found it right here. Or I think I found it at the top of my paper. So check this out. Now you can see I found like this Phineas or Ferb type of character at the top. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm running into a little bit of a mind block here. I'm gonna have to take a second to think about what it is that's gonna happen here, because just because I put this at the top doesn't mean I have to try to put it at the bottom. I can create more characters or creatures down here. And there you go, boys and girls. I guess I was in that Phineas and Ferb type of thing, and again, I found these nice noses, made them in, or those triangles, which I turned into noses, and I gave this character a hat. As you can see, again, all these shapes fit into one another, which makes it a tessellation, and it encompasses or takes over the whole paper. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I can't wait to see you guys next week. Until then, have a great one. Bye.